It's a box of stuff. What's in the box? Let's see. It's maracas. Let's open them up and see what types of sounds they make. There's one. Lots of plastic. More plastic. Here's our maracas. Take a closer look. All right, so we remember that maracas are something that we can shake, 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 shake. Thinking about the instrument families, which one of those instruments can we shake? That's right, percussion. Remember percussion? We hit, we shake, and we scrape. All right, so now that we've gotten them out and unpacked, let's learn a little bit about these maracas. Here's a little background information about maracas. Maracas are one of the most recognizable of the percussion instruments. They are a pair of rattles that are made from gourds. Maracas are essential to Latin and South American orchestras and bands and other musical styles and forms that have adopted the rhythm of the maracas. I'm down here now. Maracas are used as musical instruments, and they usually have an overall egg shape like a big oval, and they are solid and sealed, and they are full of distinctive sounding materials. Typically, they're dried gourds with beans or beads or small stones inside that allow you to make that sound when you shake them. They are classified in the percussion family as idiophones. They are classified in the percussion family as idiophones. Where'd he go? Oh, he's over here now? All right, he's back. All right, so a fun little fact I want to share. In South America, maracas linked music and magic because witch doctors used maracas as symbols of supernatural beings, and the gourds represented the heads of the spirits, and the witch doctor would shake to summon them. So that's another use of the maracas, not just for instrumentation or use as a percussion instrument. Just as maracas are essential to today's Latin and South American ensembles, the history of maracas is best traced to the artwork of pre-Columbian Indians, especially the tribes in Colombia, Venezuela, Brazil, and Paraguay. The word maraca is believed to have been given to the instrument by the Araucanian people of central Chile. I'm in the middle now. One last thing we're going to talk about is their construction. So, materials for the three major parts of the maracas are needed for manufacture. There's the hollow oval top that's called the bell. It can be made out of almost any gourd or seed pod that can be dried out or hollowed out. And the traditional construction also uses leather that is cut into two parts. Now, this one does not have any leather. This one's all made out of wood. We'll see a leather one in just a second. But we can also use plastic or fiber to mold the shapes of the bells as well. And once those bells are made, then it can be hollowed out and filled with the sound shaker that goes inside. Again, beads, stones, rocks, rice, whatever have you. We remember that maracas are idiophones. So what exactly is an idiophone? No, this is a phone. We're talking about idiophones. So, what are idiophones? Idiophones produce sound by the vibration of the actual instrument itself. These instruments can be struck, rubbed, shaken, or plucked. So when I say that the actual instrument vibrates itself, the wood or the gourd on the outside of this vibrates when it gets hit. The things inside, the beads or whatever material might be in there, are vibrating to make the sound that you hear. So idiophones are most likely in the percussion family, and we'll take a look at what some of those idiophones are in just a moment. Our friends at Quaver have some fun information to share with us about idiophones. He says, lock up your drums, strings, and wind instruments and what you have left of phones. Yes, almost anything that you see around you is an idiophone because an idiophone is an object that creates sound when you strike it, scrape it, shake it, or rattle it. For example, a desk, a door, a bottle, a pencil case. All those things are examples of idiophones. Idiophones can be made out of wood, metal, clay, plastic, or glass. Let's take a look at some of these idiophones. Examples are wood blocks, maracas, wind chimes, marimbas, xylophones, a cajon. Yes, Spanish word, cajon. A washboard, thunder sheet, triangle, and a ganza. Here is a cajon. A cajon is a box made out of wood that is going to load for us, and we're going to take a look at what it does. All right, here's our challenge to you. You are going to be able to make your own maraca. You're going to be able to make your own maraca. You'll need a couple of things. You'll need some sort of container with a lid. Please put a lid on your container because once you start shaking it, you're going to make a mess all over the house. So don't do that. Get a lid, okay? Then you need something you can put inside your container to shake and make noise, like a beat or a rattle. You can use some rice, some macaroni noodles, some dried beans. Dry beans. Don't open up a can of beans with liquid and sauce in it. Do not do that. Dry beans, like in a little baggie. Or, happens to be in my pocket, some change. We're going to drop it in there. Put the lid on. Is this the right lid? It is the right lid. And now we have our own homemade maraca. Or if you don't want to make one and you just happen to have these lying around, it's the same concept. Hard outer shell filled with something inside that can shake and make the sound. All right, so find your materials, get that maraca made, and get ready for our maraca song. All right. Our song today is called Mi Cuerpo, which talks about my body and how your body can make music. Let's grab your homemade idiophone, your homemade maraca. You can choose, your mint container, your homemade maraca, or if you have a real one, get your real maraca. I'll teach you the rhythm that we're going to play first, and then we will begin our song. The rhythm is going to pop up at the bottom of the screen, and it goes like this. Ta, 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 dee, ta. Ta, 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 dee, ta. That was a little slower than the regular tempo, but we'll start it together. Here we go. Here we go. Mi cuerpo hace música. Mi cuerpo hace música. Mis manos hacen. Clap your hands. Stop your feet. Mi boca hace la la la. Mi cuerpo hace cha cha cha. Mi cuerpo hace música. Mi cuerpo hace música. Mis manos hacen clap clap clap. Mis pies hacen. Mi boca hace la la la. Mi cuerpo hace cha cha cha. Great work. Thanks for participating and joining in our lesson. I hope you've enjoyed making your homemade maraca, learning a little bit more about the maracas and idiophones. See you guys soon. Bye-bye now.